Now, what is the Gauss theorem? Its statement is the Gauss theorem states that surface integral, like this is an integral, and I put it here S. S means surface integral of electrostatic field, like E vector. E vector is electrostatic field produced by any source. Any source mean like that the source is a charge Q. Okay, because of this Q charge there is an electric field. So the surface integral of the electrostatic field E produced by any sources mean like Q, and our any closed surface, so I put it here closed. Okay, closed surface S like that here this is a closed surface S and there is a charge Q inside, and enclosing this surface is enclosing a volume V. Okay, then total electric flux. You know what's the meaning of the electric flux? Electric flux is E vector dot ds vector. Okay, E vector dot ds vector integral over the closed surface. This is electric flux. Then total electric flux over the closed surface is, and I am talking in vacuum, it is equals to, by the statement of the Gauss theorem, it is equals to 1 over epsilon naught times the charge. Okay, the charge contained inside the surface S. This Q charge is inside the surface S. So very simple. This total flux through the closed surface over volume V is 1 over epsilon naught times the charge enclosed. Now keep in mind one thing. The charge inside the S is maybe a point charges. This may be a point charges, or even maybe here the continuous charge distribution. Okay, and further the location of this Q is like that at here, or Q is at here, or Q is at here, does not affect the value of the left hand side. We have whatever the position of Q inside, no problem. The flux will be only 1 over epsilon naught times the charge enclosed. That's the Gauss theorem statement. Total flux is 1 upon epsilon naught times the charge enclosed. Okay. Now next it is if our surface, this surface, it contains point charges Q1, Q2, Q3 lying inside the surface, then what will be the total flux? Then total flux phi E will be equals to 1 over epsilon naught Q1 plus 1 upon epsilon naught Q2 and so on. Okay, that is 1 upon epsilon naught Q1 plus Q2 and so on. So you can say 1 upon epsilon naught, right? I equals to 1 to n Qi. That means summation means sum. first of all Q1, then plus I equals to 2 Q2, then I equals to 3 Q3. So that's it is. So this will be the total flux if there are many number of point charges inside the surface. Okay, then flux will be simply the algebraical sum. If one charge is positive, other charge is negative, then minus sign is also taken into consideration. This is very important while taking the sum. Okay, if charge is positive, it's okay. Charge negative, then you put the minus. Now next question is, the examiner may ask you a question that how you deduce the Coulomb's law. Okay, Coulomb's law using the Gauss theorem. Right? So you to start with the Gauss theorem. What is Gauss theorem? Electric flux, total electric flux over the closed surface is equals to 1 over epsilon naught times the charge enclosed. So let we consider the closed surface like this one. Okay, and consider a small surface element like here, and now the direction of E will be like this, and area is also outward. So E and ds, they are along the same direction. Or you consider this surface, again ds will be along this side, and E will be because you put a unit charge, positive repulsion, same direction. You consider this one, so E is along this side, area vector is also along the same direction. You consider this, again E and ds are along same direction. That means we can see here E ds cos theta and cos 0, because E and ds, they are the same direction, and cos 0 is 1. Okay, that becomes E ds. And what is the value of ds? Total surface area is 4 pi r square. So A into 4 pi r square is equals to 1 upon epsilon naught into Q. Or you can say E becomes 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught Q by r square. This is the electrical intensity at this point because of this Q charge. Now, what will the force acting on any other charge Q naught? If it is here, another charge Q naught is here, then force becomes Q naught into E, substituting the value of E here. So that becomes, constant. Okay, that becomes the constant, and Q into Q naught by R square. So this is nothing but the Coulomb's law. Hence, Coulomb's law is derived using the Gauss theorem.